As Americans have had their fill complying with stay-at-home orders, some families are finding a way to remain socially distant while still enjoying the great outdoors. According to campground owners, after a slow start to their season, they're finding that families are finally hitting the road, and many of them are headed to Yellowstone. Gene Mickelson's family has hosted generations of visitors since they purchased the Cody KOA campground in 1964.
This is the first franchise KOA in the world.
This is the first KOA?
First franchise. The first one was in Billings, and then we bought the franchise June 7th of 1964.
Gene says they thought 2020 was going to be a banner year.
When we started this, March was looking great. Reservations were up about 30% from last year, which was a banner year. So we were excited about that, and then the corona hit. People were canceling, not knowing what was going to happen. So then we switched our strategy to, okay, we'll start with essential workers, and who can we get for essential workers in here? And that's where we started at. We have about 20 monthlies in here that are working on the road construction for mountain construction here in town, and also some oil field workers that are working on some projects out there.
Skip Richardson and her daughter Robin have owned and operated the Ponderosa campground in downtown Cody for 33 years. They agree that things were looking tough at first.
We've had quite a few cancellations. Normally we have about 80. We're down to 30 right now.
Wow.
So
RVers,
but that's because people don't know about crossing state lines if they can, and what all the rules and regulations are. So we're just glad that 30 are still coming out and coming around and playing, because Cody has so much to offer.
Both Richardson and Mickelson say Yellowstone has been a big draw for visitors, which means they aren't going to take as big of a financial hit as they originally thought.
When the park opened, it was a godsend, and reservations are looking great. We were down 30%, so we were up 30%. We went down to below 30%. Now we're down 20. We're still down 20%.
Okay.
But which is fine. We're coming back. I think people, as soon as they realize this part of the world is open, they're coming.
Usually at this time of the year, we are much fuller in our campground. This is the time of the year when it starts getting full for the summer. Now it's a slower start, but it looks like the end of June, July, August are about as busy as usual. We are over the 4th still. It looks like we are already filled with reservations. So we're happy to hear and see that, and so are people to come.
And they want to get out and enjoy it. They're really looking forward to coming to Cody. They really are. So it's a good feeling.
Because of the uncertainty surrounding public health regulations, campground owners say that some campers are reporting feeling a measure of safety and being self-contained.
Camping is definitely on the increase. They're saying that they're selling campers left and right at every RV dealership that I've heard from, because it is safer. You're self-contained. You still have that intimacy with your family. You're getting together. Our firewood sales are through the roof. We have tripled our firewood sales over the last week, because people, instead of going out and doing things, they're sitting around the fire with their families, and it's a great time to do that. We just started pancake breakfast, which is we do free pancakes every morning from 7 to 9 for our campers. And with the COVID, we're using our COVID restrictions as they are in place, and we're a little bit later than we like to be, but we're getting there. It's feeling like summer again.
For locals, the KOA is more than just a place for out-of-towners to park their campers. The pool has traditionally been a big draw for local kids, and Mickelson says they've been paying close attention to those public health regulations.
You know, I talked to the health department, and they said the chlorine obviously kills COVID. As other places in town, like the Ivy and things, their pools have all been open. Ours is 8 parts per million of chlorine in the pool water, so it kills everything it can. And luckily it's outside, so we're going to start with just our campers, and then we're going to blossom out from there, hopefully, and see the faces that we see every year out here. But as of right now, we're going to stay with our park people and then go out.
Both Mickelson and Richardson say they've made sure the safety of their campers is assured.
Our restroom showers are still closed as we speak, but I'm sure are opening soon. So we had to make the concession of not having tenters come and stay to begin with.
We disinfect during the day. We just go and disinfect throughout the day.
We're obviously doing things different in the restrooms and common areas. We're cleaning them a lot more. We're using, we have hand sanitizer behind that. We disinfect everything throughout the day.
And Richardson adds that the attitude of campers is very positive.
Well, they're very happy that we are open. They're very happy to be here, happy to be out and enjoy the beauty of our country here, our countryside, the Yellowstone Park, and Cody itself. So it's such a positive response right now. We love that.
Thanks for tuning in to another Community Update. If your business would be interested in sponsoring these conversations with local community leaders, please contact me at 307-899-2799 or email me, Wendy@wanderwyoming.com.